Hello everyone, and this is Maradius, and today we are continuing my 100% run of Super Mario 3D World. Give me a moment. So, we still trying to finish up World Castle. Had some, issues last time, that's for sure. Let me, make sure I'm not forgetting something I was supposed to do. Let's see. Nope. Does not look like it. Did everything I need to do. Alright. Let's go into Simmering Lava Lake. One of Bowser's favorite things is just lava everywhere. This seems like a safety hazard, but Bowser probably already knows that. What am I doing? Why did I just fall down there? Just a moment. Alright, let's actually try to do well this time. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the full cycle, because they could easily hide a green star and just underneath the lava, which would kind of suck. But we're just gonna have to deal with it. Well, let's avoid those guys. Get that easily. We don't need to really confront those dudes, do we? Yep, we can just avoid them. Oh, okay, another one spawned. Great. Alright, well, we can just move on. Okay, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, the boomerang still went and knocked him aside, so we have to... Okay, well. We have more of those guys. Alright, Charvarg's going across. Nice to have a checkpoint, though. I see the stamp over there. Lava was sure taking its time to rise. I'm not gonna make it. I am legitimately surprised I actually did make that. I should have died. Maybe that platform was actually safe and I was just being a bit too worrisome about it. Oh well. And there we go. First level done. Well, this is technically the last normal level in World Castle, but we're not going to focus on that point. Well, that just means it's time to fight Bowser. Well, let's bust down this gate and confront him. You know, 130 green stars, but we have 201, so we're already good. Bowser's Lava Lake Keep, aka just about every single major castle he has. Also, just having a thing called World Castle is always silly. Okay. We really need to fight. No. Can I trouble you to give me a boomerang flower? Thank you. Now that I think about it, that is a little too low. Yeah, wall jumps are definitely the way to go there. More soccer ball bombs. Who knows why Bowser keeps having them in his castles, but good for him, I guess. You actually hit the properly. Is that going to be a problem? Because I actually not sure how you're supposed to get that green star without, like, the super bell. Maybe you're supposed to wait until it, you're supposed to keep it up instead of knocking it down, but we'll just continue on and we'll come back to that one. Alright, I need to keep the boomerang flower, noted. Again, they're stingy on power-ups. We'll just go fight Bowser. I don't necessarily mind missing 2 green stars. We'll just get them again. Of course, Bowser decides to bring back his car for some reason. Looks like it's a bigger car and it's got special lights this time, but I don't think that actually is going to do anything to help him. Okay, some of those will blow up. Okay, well, I'm messing up a bit. Also, like, what does this car even do for him? Like, all of his attacks, none of it has to do with the car itself. Maybe except having a stockpile of bombs in it, but... it's just kind of... why? Now, granted, I'm not doing the best fighting this boss, but it's fine. Alright, good job, me. Let's try that again. No power-ups. So that will be a little annoying, but we'll be fine. Okay, I figured there is actually a power-up. Well, now we can go grab that third. No, I can't. Alright, well... let's just keep on going. Well, this is already off to a bad start, but it might as well serve as decent practice. Okay, I missed that bomb. Unfortunate. Okay, the spikes move pretty fast, which is unfortunate. Let's just get our boomerang flower. Let's not try to backtrack. Okay, now I don't even get the boomerang flower. Not doing a good job here, am I? Doing absolutely terrible. It happens. Well, more practice. Avoid that one. Honestly, just avoid the spikes in general. Not feasibly going to be able to get a hit in. Stop throwing fireballs and start throwing bombs. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to kick it in the wrong direction. Good job, me. Should only be a few more hits. All right, on to the next section. There we go. That took longer than it should have, but we got him down. Now, of course, we're going to have to do that again because we didn't get all the green stars, but shouldn't be too much of a problem to do over. Of course, all the Sprixies just had to come here together. They couldn't free their friend. They need me to jump on a flagpole to do it because they are incapable of doing. For a moment there, I wasn't sure I was actually going to get the gold flag, which would have been annoying. Of course, it's just not that easy, is it? As to why he didn't just do that in the first place, who knows? Now, is it going to let me go back into the stage? Okay, yeah, it is. Good. Alright, well, time to go through the starting section again. Better to just start off with a... Well, I mean, I guess he would have given a boomerang fire, not a mushroom when I killed him. So that might have been unnecessary, but let's not focus on that. Alright, now, how am I supposed to get all the way up there? That I'm not actually too sure about. You know, honestly, this feels like a case where I should leave, grab the super belt, and then come back. Like, I don't see what else you would do. And obviously, they don't provide any super bells themselves, so off to World 1 we go. I already cleared it with Mario, so time to clear it with Peach. Let's grab 2 cat bells. It's super bells. I keep calling them cat bells. I mean, like, technically they are, but you gotta be more specific on the terminology. And now we just need to get to the end of the level. Preferably without losing our super bell. And we should be good. At least, like, the fact that we have to redo this level isn't too bad, because we're gonna have to redo it again anyway, so I'm just saving myself future time. Or so I like to tell myself anyways. Alright, well, let's go back to Bowser's Lava Lair, do it as Mario, and then actually get those last 2 green stars that we need. And then we'll see where this mysterious pipe that was just created leads to.
Okie dokie. It's about time.
Alright, let's not be stupid. Oh, okay, only problem is now we need the... Well, okay, now it should be easy to get the boomerang flower over here. Yeah, I just need to do this and that. Oh, good enough. Now if we hit the checkpoint, all that will be saved, so we don't need to do that again. We just need to focus on beating Bowser again. Which should be easy enough. we're gonna have to do it again anyways at some point, so might as well get it done now. Though I'm not helping my case right now.
Oh no!
Give me just a minute. Okay. Let's try to actually reach Bowser with Boomerang Flower. Instead of, you know, losing it to various dumb reasons. Not that it's needed, but, you know, it does help. Now, can I just use the Boomerang Flower to... Okay, well, I'm not doing a good job. Yeah, I can just use this. This makes the fight so much easier. Hello, Luke Lima. Good to see you. We're fighting Bowser again because I had to... Okay, well, I'm being very lazy about approach, but there were some green stars I had to redo the level to get. And I'm not doing a very good job of fighting Bowser. But it should be fine. I beat him before. Boomerang Flower makes it so much easier than without. You have to worry about being in a spot where you can feasibly hit the soccer ball back. Boomerang Flower, you don't have that problem. Just doing a lot of not throwing soccer ball bombs. Okay, can you like actually give me an opportunity to attack you, please? Thank you. Still needs at least 2 more hits. Maybe 3? This boss road is endless until you... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, I can just throw the boomerang at him. I don't actually need to throw the bombs back. So if you refuse to make it attackable, I can just get damage in anyway. It might not actually be endless. I don't know, it probably either loops or it cuts off at some point if you take way too long. I have no idea. Obviously, we don't need the, actually hit the bombs back at him. I really should have been using the Boomerang Flower the entire time, but it is what it is. Finding that the lava is just not very lethal at all. Now, since you missed it, Luke Lima, what happened here was there's the last Sprixie Princess and all the other ones trying to get her out. And once you free her, Bowser comes and then captures all of them and then does something whack with them. We haven't fully seen what the result is, though I know what it is, but yeah. Alright, so that's everything fully complete, minus getting re-clears through World Castle. Time to go up here, see where this takes us. Now, presumably he used the power of the Sprixie princesses to create this amusement park land. Now, why he would do that, that's anyone's guess, really. But who am I to judge? Anything? No, no secrets. All right. Oh, time for the Spiky Spike Bridge. Real creative name there, Bowser. Guess he wants to be a mascot. Maybe. Well, I mean, yeah, he does look like one, but it's... I guess he thought his castles just didn't have enough of his face plastered everywhere, so... decided to take it up a notch. Alright, just coins, don't care. Also, I'm like kind of curious how he thought this would be more threatening than, you know, a lava castle. But, whatever works for him, I guess. I guess it just goes to show that the wonders of capitalism are always more dangerous than what nature can throw at you. I just had to get hit there, huh? Got a big section up there. Now, it's telling me to go that way, but it feels like I really should go this way. There's the stamp. And another green star here, provided you can actually do this. Cut that typing a little close, but we're good. Alright, let's keep going. And there's the last green star. Let's see what this has. Well, all those dry bones are dead for good. Alright. Okay, I really should have been positioned further back so I could time that better, but it's okay. And there we go. End of the level. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, it's still definitely a unique final theme to have for a last main world, but they make it work, so... Alright, which way are we gonna go? Well, the answer is quite obvious which way we're gonna go. We're gonna go gambling. And again, I don't know why I'm still doing gambling, but we are. Hey, we actually won a single life. We're still very net positive on lives, so it's not like I have to worry about anything yet. Though maybe some of the harder levels might change that, which would be quite unfortunate. But anyways, now that we're in Bowser's Big Carnival world, it's time for a sand level. That's not really part of the carnival. It doesn't look like we're in a carnival world right now. Okay, I forgot you don't just bounce off them naturally. Well, I already messed things up. There's probably sand all the way down there. We don't need to really worry about a fall that large, do we? Especially if Plessie can survive a fall like that. No, like, they're just not lined up. What's up with that? Fine, we'll just redo the level. Or I'll die, and that'll give me an excuse to redo the level. That works too. Probably won't go too fast, just so we can get on the right cycle. I just slowed down too much. What am I doing? Well, it's not too important that we get them all in one go. Okay, thank goodness there's invisible platforms there, otherwise that might have been bad. Probably just Bowser trying to scare you away. Yeah, so we got most of the collection. We just need to do it one more time. Let's hope I can actually get the jump right. Well, that's not the jump I was referring to. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do the level again anyways. Go figure. Why do I keep doing this? Moving sand is painful, but sand surfing seems fun. I'd say that like really depends on the circumstances. I think water surfing in general is probably a bit more reliable. Well, then again, at the same time, it's not. There we go. But I guess part of the thing to remember is that sand is often not as liquidy as some games make it out to be. Like, I don't think you would really be able to flow through sand as easily as Plessie is here. That almost went badly. Alright, now I just need to make sure I actually make this jump at the end. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do the level again. That's not something I want to do. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Would have been annoying to have to do that a third time. Okay. Now we have another odd choice of locale for Bowser's Carnival World, a place just made out of sweets. Bowser makes some odd choices sometimes. I do feel like sometimes maybe it would be nice if they kept a little more closely to the whole theme about Carnival World, but I guess you could make some arguments that this is a just a wacky attraction. Okay, Boomerang Flower not cooperating with me here. There we go. It could be a carnival snack, but like you wouldn't design a carnival to have one snack be this big. This is an attraction in and of itself. Is there really anything this tells us? Was this necessary at all? I don't think so. Maybe to warn you about the piranhas, but like, do you really need that? Now, on the off chance it wants me to kill all the piranhas for something, I'll do it, but I imagine it probably doesn't actually want me to do that. Yeah, no, that was just a little bit of a waste of time. I know those are cleared out of the way. Grab the stamp, go up here. Yeah, I just wanted to check if that was a two-way pipe. It was. Well, we're still missing 2 green stars. Got that one. Thought I'd try to jump in there, but alright. One more star to go. I want to say it looks like it's down there. So, fake exit then? Okay, good. There is a route here. I was worried for a moment that like, wait, is there no actually no green star here? What was the whole point of this other than just a bunch of coins? You know, I realized I just did that level as Mario when I should have done that as Luigi. Well, time to play the level again. Why do I keep making this mistake? It's fine. First, we get another train level.
Luigi time. Let's go.
Just ignore everything, run straight to the end. Do not worry about anything else. They do not matter. Not even gonna bother grabbing the checkpoint, though maybe I should have. Doesn't matter. Over these guys. And we're at the end. Not too bad. That's okay, we didn't get a gold flag. I don't think you actually need to get gold flags with all characters. Alright, on to the train level. The Bowser Express, as opposed to Bowser's... Or it was just called the Bullet Bill Express, not Bowser's Bullet Bill Express. But anyways, this is a neat level. Get to see the train going across the carnival. I hit the block, get up there. There we go. Yeah, like, really, this... I'm assuming this is just another troop transport train. But it feels like it might not be the best idea to have it be something going around your big, massive, evil carnival, because you just make it easy for Mario and friends to get through. I hope we didn't need to kill all those guys. I didn't hear a green star pop up, so we're good. I am kind of pushing it a bit on this one. I couldn't see where I was going. Means I have to do the whole level over again. Go figure. Somehow I grabbed the Firefly without touching any of the Goombas. Whatever, I guess. We don't need to waste time with the bullies. We can just go on ahead. Really do wonder how all Bowser's minions feel about this. Pretty much being treated like attractions instead of, you know, normal troops. Maybe they don't care. Once again, we kill the conductor. This surely will have no really bad consequences for the train. It just keeps going on full speed until it presumably crashes or something. Or maybe it just goes on an infinite loop. Who knows, really? Okay, it just spawns a whole row of them. I would say, like, for the most part, like, what is actually fighting Pom Pom or Boom Boom achieve? But I guess it does give you a warp box that leads to a convenient station to leave at, I guess. Otherwise, you could have just... Well, I don't know, really. Kind of weird if you think about it. Infinite loop reminds me of the Infinity Train. I mean, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but I can probably infer. Of course, a loop is pretty much an infinite loop. The infinite's kind of a redundant term if you think about it, but I digress. Well, I guess it depends if you're doing one loop or many. So I don't know what I'm talking about, really. Oh, it's a cartoon series? Oh, and yet I wouldn't have heard of it. Man, we've only done a few levels, and already the gambling's back. Well, time to go gambling. Will we fail to get anything good, as usual, or will we actually hit a jackpot? Let's find out. Well, it's something. It's not great, but it's something. I'm just going through the motions when I do the gambling. I don't actually hope for any outcome or care about the outcome, really. Alright, any hidden stuff up here? Imagine you need to hit 4 slots jackpot for 100%. I mean, that wouldn't be that bad. It's just the fact that, like, I haven't really bothered, but I'm sure you can look up the timing really easily. Alright. To Footlight Lane. Okay. Don't know why I let myself get hit by that. We'll just stomp on him for good measure. I don't think there's anything on that swamp. Maybe there's something up on this swamp, so we'll take a look. Looks like, no, there's nothing on either of these swamps. Well, that's disappointing. What's even the point? Once again, carnival stage where they ask you to just completely obliterate a bunch of dry bones with a star. Weird that it's happened twice. At least they can't die. I mean, like, technically speaking, they just did. Like, when you hit them like this, they just come back after a certain amount of time, but when you hit them with a star, they, their bones disintegrate. Now we can go over here, grab ourselves a stamp. Now we just need the last green star. Okay, that was kind of dumb of me for letting that happen. Now we just go over here. Another mystery box. Now here's the part where we... No! No, 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 no. Oh! Just barely got that one. That would have been real bad if I had to go die to make sure I could grab that without having to restart the whole level. Make sure I don't die and make all that pointless anyways. And there we go. Another level done. Let's see what this side thing unlocked is. It's probably just Stamp House for the last Pixie Princess, if I had to guess. Yep. That's what the Pixies were doing with the house in Bowser's Carnival Land. Who knows? Not my problem. Alright, let's see what the other level is. Deepwater Dungeon, huh?
Let's go.
Very nice thing to have in your amusement park land. The do I have Nintendo Online? No, I don't. I don't usually use most of the features that I don't have much use for most of the features in Nintendo Online, so I don't really bother getting it. It's mostly for like online features, of course, which I just don't really make much use of. Mostly care about the okay, that was me being stupid. So I just end up not bothering. Not really worth the price for me. Can I get something from these? Probably not. They're stingy with power-ups. I mean, granted, they just gave me one down there and I wasted it, but still, that's beside the point. Alright, so now we gotta wait for the water to come back up because they put a green star up there anyways. No, they want you to have the cat, or the super bell. Alright, well, we'll just have to do the level again. Fine. So yet another Plessie level. They really love Plessie here. Granted, it's a very short segment, but still. Trying to make sure we don't miss any other green stars because I played badly. Just a tad bit precarious. Come on, move, water. Thank you. Right, well, at least this is one green star we can get. No! And I see there's something behind the wall there. I legit got none of the green stars in that level. What am I doing? Well, let's try not to lose the Superville this time. Go a long way towards making sure I can actually finish the level. Yes, it's Mario time. Not a whole lot more levels left in World Bowser, but still, oof. That's not the one that gives Super Bell, but we don't need that. Time to play the waiting game. So I'm guessing there must have been something I missed in the Plessie segment. There's the first star. I guess I just need to take a closer look. Or maybe it was... There's something extra at the end. I don't really know. Something we'll figure out in due time, I'm sure. Make sure we don't take any damage. Because that would be quite detrimental to reaching the cloud. Alright, I cut that a bit close. But at least we survived in the end. Alright, so I need to be a bit more careful. Not just simple jump and run. Okay, so there was one in the previous section that I just missed. Is there like something back here? It's just a 1-up. I don't need that 1-up. I'm all time to do is Peach. I straight up don't know where it is. Poor Toad. Well, we did do one level as him, but he's gonna get his time. He's just on vacation this whole time. He'll be called in any later point. And then he can just immediately rest after he's done. As opposed to everyone else who keeps constantly getting swapped in and out. Alright, so where the heck is this green star? Am I like missing something in the Plessie section? There's nothing over here. I'm just slightly confused. Is there like one down there? Does this just go straight to the end? Yeah, it does. Alright, well, where is it? I guess it's got to be in the Plessie section. Maybe if you kill them all. No! I didn't even get them all. Well, maybe if the game is nice, it'll let me go back. It's not. Well, I'm just going to go under the assumption that that's what you need to do. So, trying that again. Yeah, because like, there's nothing in this room, and there's nothing... There's sections. Killing all the enemies here really feels like it's the only answer. I missed one again. Well, I missed 3 that time, but it's fine. I can confirm it's not there either. Go through it as slow as we can to ensure we get as many kills as we can. Okay, can they not be so spread out? Like, come on. Maybe I gotta go fast so they don't get out of cycle or some garbage like that. Still missed one. Why is there always one that evades me? Watch this isn't even the answer. I'm just doing this for no reason. Which, there's a decent chance of that being the case, but let's hope that's not the case. I'm just surprised I keep failing at this simple task so much. Again. This is just embarrassing. Why is there always one that evades me? This is ridiculous. Now I'm gonna be so mad if this just isn't the answer, because I legit don't know what the answer is if it's not that. I mean, let me just take another look around. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm just not seeing any answers besides just kill them all. Well, now the first one's got all out of sync, but maybe it's only the ones at the end that matter. And I still missed 2! This is crazy, man. How am I this bad? Again! Why? I just want the gosh dang green star. Give it to me, please. Missed one at the start, so might mean the whole thing is pointless. It shouldn't be that hard. At least I'd like to imagine so. Yeah, if it's not there, then, like, literally, where could it be? It's fine, Lima. I should be able to just actually get an attempt in where I kill them all. And we'll see. Alright, well, we killed them all. It didn't do squat. Somehow I just miss this every time. Alright, well. At least we got our answer. And we're done with that. I mean, of course, we still need to finish the level, but, you know. That's pretty easy compared to trying to kill all those enemies. I should have given me mushroom one-ups. Well, I think I killed enough of them in the combo that it might have. Or maybe not. Either way, we're moving on from that level. No more of that embarrassing failure. Just move on. Might as well clear out the Toad House. Toad Houses are greater for groups with multiple players because everyone can get power-ups and stuff. It's not so great when, like, most of them just go to waste. A beam in the dark. This is the flashlight hat, right? Sure is. Make sure nothing hidden at the start, because you know they would do that sort of thing. As to why boos just so happen to have lights in their place that will kill them, I have no idea. Anyways, Luigi switch. Convenient for us. Thank you, Mirror, for revealing the green star here. It's just a ghost massacre. What was I doing? I really thought I was further up. Oh, that's a waste of a power-up. Time to sit through the auto-scroll all over again. Just ignore the big boo, who cares? And let's continue on our way. You know what we're going to not do? Go after that red coin ring. We do not care. No hidden platforms? Okay, if you say so. I almost messed that up just by being very slow on the angling. Which would have been bad, but it's not something we have to worry about. Of course I do that. Oh, hidden stuff. Alright, we got a broken platform. Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Let's keep an eye out for any other green stars. Just need to get. Is that fake? Okay, no, it's not fake. It's just, did you do this damageless? Which, obviously I did. So we're all good. I guess I could have jumped from down below instead of jumping from up high, but works for me. They really love throwing gambling at us. Oh, you gotta go do it. Just an obligation we have to do. I mean, if you think about it, a carnival setting is like the best place to have a casino. Well, if it was a condition for 100%, I went and got it anyway, so really good. Yeah, if you just wait and have a little bit of patience, it's easy to time it. It just doesn't matter most of the time. Alright, let's see what's in this pipe. Mystery House Claw Climb.
Let's go.
Lovely. I'll just grab these. None of these are really that bad, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Pretty much just harder versions of the first 4 that we did. Which is an interesting concept to do. Not that the beat block section is that difficult anyways, but this is a little more challenging because doing it wrong is costly. But again, not really a problem. Fortunately, we have the touchpad for that, so not a problem. And there we go. First try. Nice to see. Some of these things go. You definitely want to Alright, well, back to our regularly scheduled levels. Grumblump Inferno. Gotta have the obligatory lava, even though it's his carnival world. They're just joining us for the ride, I guess. So we'll just wait for this to come around. I guess I didn't really need to wait that long, but it's fine. Alright, got through that section just fine. Okay, I was just wondering if like I needed to beat them up or something, but obviously not. I don't even know why I thought that. Don't think there's anything over there. Ouija's floatiness makes this a little precarious, but we're fine. Okay, not playing the best here, but if it works, it works. Whether or not it works is still up for debate, but Alright, nice backup power up. No! Gosh dang it. Alright, well, we're gonna have to try that again. At least I know where the green star is. But also, oof, that's a decent amount of progress we're gonna have to make back. Getting stamp is gonna be annoying. But we're doing it just fine, so we're good. Alright, didn't take any damage from those guys. That helps a lot. Alright, let's do this properly this time. And there we go. Like, what, the last normal level before the final Bowser fight? I think so, at least. Oh, well, we got 2 mini-bosses to fight first, duh. Alright, let's first start with neither of them because there's a secret room back here. Oh, it's just another Toad House. Okay. To be honest, we kind of don't really need any of those. You're free to use them, Toad. But why there's a Toad House just hidden in there, I don't know. But whatever works for them, I guess. In pipe here. Nice for us. Doesn't really unlock anything for us, though. Which is unfortunate. I'm just taking a quick glance to make sure there's, like... Yeah, nothing in particular I'm missing. Alright, let's do Motley Bossblob's Encore. Now the carnival theme fits a lot better than it did. Just try not to do a horrible job this time like we did last time we fought Motley Bossblob. Some of the slowest moving shockwaves imaginable, really. This is how you do the fight really well, I guess. Who cares about the bubble cherries? Don't really do much to help you in this fight, since really there's only one thing you need to hit. Well, that's one of these blockade levels done. Time to do the other one. Should be fighting Hisstocrat again. Which shouldn't be that hard at all, for obvious reasons. Though I will want the Super Bell. Hisstocrat returns. I almost just jumped off. Lovely. Thank you for the Super Bell. And let's go down and beat him up. Yep, not really much. And just like that, Hisstocrat is now down as well. Grab our green star and let's move on. Just leaves Bowser left at this point, really. Alright, well, let's get ready for the final confrontation then. Before we get into the post-game. Unless there's something else. With that, I have the same amount of stars as Super Mario Galaxy 2. No, not quite. Well, yeah, I need 2 more before I have as much as Super Mario Galaxy 2. Technically, it would also be the same as Super Mario Galaxy 1 if you count the Mario and Luigi saves as 2 separate things. The Great Tower of Bowser Land.
It's about time. Oh.
Was it really necessary to make a tower this tall? Who knows? There's his busted up part. Just making sure there wasn't like a green star hidden in it or something, which would have been funny. But no, there's not. Unfortunate, but hopefully we don't Okay, now that's just me being bad. I could totally see there being a green star from beating up all of the bullies. But whether that's actually the case, I don't know. Just beating up bullies for the heck of it, I guess. And there was a green star. It's a good thing I went and actually did that. It's a bit of an annoying spot, though. Alright, if it's not the first one, I don't know how I missed the first one. I just wasn't observant, I guess. Then we're gonna go back. Are they sure there's nothing here? It's probably not there. Alright, let's actually keep an eye out for this first green. Oh, it's right over there. How did I miss that? I'm just not observant sometimes, I guess. Alright, no power up given from there. For a moment, I was like, how am I actually going to get up? Right now we just need to beat up the bullies. Easy enough. And then it should be off to the tower, I think. First with the Super Bell, fighting the bullies is easier than ever. It would be good if I didn't just push them onto another platform. And instead they get me killed. That's annoying. Well, time to go fight them again. Really should not be having this much trouble with this. That slope almost got me killed. Nothing new. Okay, let's get up here. Alright, that's one of them down. That's two of them down. 3 and 4. Alright, now let's hit that checkpoint so that I don't have to repeat this again. We'll just ride the Ferris wheel all the way around so I don't take some stupid jump that gets me killed. I'll take the other Super Bell. Why not? Captain Toad was just chilling here. Okay. What is he even doing this tower? It's got so many rooms, but like, how much of them actually serve purpose? Is there like office rooms in there or something? Bowser finally realized, hey, what if I use the power-ups? So he becomes a cat. Would that really help him? No. Yeah, just demolish your tower that you presumably spent so much. Imagine if. Give me just a moment. Do I have any tips? Tips for like what? Just the game in general, or for like finding green stars and stuff like that? I'm not sure like how many. I think if you're playing on Wii U, I don't know how it works on the Switch re-release, but I know with Wii U at least you can tap stuff to make things easier because certain enemies can be stunned, certain blocks can be triggered, stuff like that, which can make some difficult spots a lot easier. Where am I? I lost myself. Switch 3? No, I just meant the release on the Switch. But anyway, Bowser decided that, hey, maybe I should use the double cherry. I guess the other thing is, of course, if you're hunting for like green stars and stuff, try to avoid taking damage when you can, because it could be quite difficult getting some green stars if you don't have the one power-up they give you in the whole stage. Anyways, I hope the stamp is nearby. Bowser is just absolutely demolishing his tower. How stupid do you have to be to stand on top of a PAL block? I said we didn't find the stamp, so we're gonna have to do the whole level again. It's fine. We're gonna have to do that anyways. And now we get to free all the Sprixies for real this time, instead of it being a fake out where Bowser just recaptures them again. Okay, good. The stamp is here. We don't have to redo the level again quite yet. I mean, unless I fail this jump, which would be pretty embarrassing. Let's not do that. There we go. Yes, I am playing on the Wii U. Since I got it when the game came out, I didn't get the Switch re-release. Alright, that, we have the main game done, and now we can move on to post-game. At least the first part of post-game, because there's arguably many parts. It's gonna make us sit through the credits, isn't it? Nope, it's fine. I still definitely prefer the more open 3D Mario games, like like 64 Sunshine Galaxy, all that stuff. But I definitely do prefer these games over the 2D Mario games. I just like the more varied environments and enemies and stuff that they have. And of course, like, that's because most of the 2D Mario games ended up kind of being a bit derivative. Did I get the Tanuki suit at all? Yeah, I got it a few times. It's just, of course, since this is the end of the game, or the last level, didn't really get it because it only gives you the Super Bell in the last level. But yeah, there was some levels before where I got the Tanuki suit. It does feel like a little also about Bowser being trapped in a bottle. Who knows how they got him in there? I'm not sure what they plan on doing with him. He's gonna get out eventually, as he always does. But yeah, the Tanuki suit feels a little weird in this game just because... Well, it's obviously not the main power-up. It was the main power-up in 3D Land, but I guess they wanted to still bring it over. Excuse me. So they felt like they just kept it anyways, even though it's not as versatile as the cat suit by far. Anyways, we're done with the credits already, which is nice. Little post-game teaser. Do not really care about the fast ghost me's or all that other stuff. Trixie princesses are up to something. Alright, let's just get back into it. Life's lost 89. Ugh. Now, granted, like a few of those were, or a lot of those were because just resetting to get another chance at a green star, but still. Alright, Trixie princesses, what do you got for me? Just a whole rocket ship. It's definitely feels a bit silly, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Well, we got more levels. We have a Luma there as well. Starbits. But first, let's do Scamp House. And we got Captain Toad. What even is this stamp? Because I know it's always been the Spiky Princess. It's just another Cat Mario stamp. Okay, not really something they need to have. Captain Toad takes a spin. I definitely do love the Galaxy reference they have in this game. Very fun. Just felt very nice of them to include a whole big love letter to Galaxy Now, of course, like, we just got done with Galaxy 2, so it's not been that long ago since we did Galaxy, but still. Not trapped here, am I? I don't know, they went. Alright, time to flip the place again. Now we flip it again. And now we just need to flip it one more time, and it should be easy peasy. Okay, we took a little damage. It doesn't matter. Captain Toad's fine in the end. Alright, now let's start getting the actual proper levels. Rainbow Run. Definitely do remember this level. I'm taking damage right off the bat. Lovely. Let's try to avoid doing that. Anything up here? No. Alright. Now, of course, these levels are definitely going to be a bit more challenging than the ones in World Castle and World Bowser, I think. So, once again, running a Plessie section with less stars than we should have. Alright, well, we're going to need to do this level again, but that's just because I didn't bring the fire flower because I took unnecessary damage at the start. But it's fine. Oh, I missed two. Lovely! Well, hopefully I can still get the stamp. Or just fall down to my death. So it's likely that I just straight up missed the first green star and not going to be able to get it. So it's a good thing I did die, because I didn't realize this stamp was there the first time I went through. At least this time I know that the answer is not kill them all. Alright, let's not die for dumb reasons again. I didn't listen to my own advice. Go figure. Let's try that again. Obviously, we don't really need those coins. Taking unnecessary damage yet again. Man, do I really? Why do I keep dying here? So silly. Let's just do it normally. Thank you. Let's skip the part where I fall down to my death. I really shouldn't be having this much trouble. Well, we're alive, which is... I had my jump too high, so I just went over it instead of grabbing onto it. Gosh dang it. Give it another try. Again, taking unnecessary damage. Okay, they just jumped in a meantime. Can you really blame me? Shut up, I don't need the assist. Oh, don't make me miss the timing. Thank you. No! Right, so you have to swing more on those. Okay, I get it, I get it. The fact that I'm gonna have to redo this level is not lost on me. One of these days, I'm just gonna end up missing that timer. There we go. Okay, it just flung me off into the abyss. Got it. I thought it would have been a little better aligned, but I guess not. It's okay. Let's just go do it again. For the umpteenth time. There we go. Don't really care about all those coins dropping down. We just need to finish the level. Now we need to go back and get the other stuff we need. Time to play as Mario.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
I need to make sure I don't miss the first one as well. Wherever that might be. What? Alright, well, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to scout out the green star. But the fact that you don't get a fire flower here is kind of annoying. Alright, now question is, what's an easy level to get the fire flower at? Because I don't actually know off the top of my head. I'm going to hope it's World 1, 2. Well, we got a Toad House, so we can just go there instead. Let's actually have the Super Bell, and then we'll swap back to the Firefly if we need it. Or when we need it. Alright, so now where's this first green star? It can't be that hard to find. Okay, yeah, I see that section over there. That's where it is. You just get over there without taking damage. Should be just go up here, right? Yeah. I don't know what's in here. Alright, come on, please go in the pipe, Mario. Alright, well, this is simple enough. Alright, now let's get to the next section without any problems, please. And now we just need to light open the path. Or we'll light the torches, and then we'll get access to another secret area. Or something like that. It's been a while since I don't fully remember the details. We'll just swap to the Super Bell. Just in case. This is just... Okay, I let myself take unnecessary damage. It's more enjoyable if I just run and do it instead of using the touchscreen. Maybe I will for that one. The dry bones just got disintegrated into dust. Anyways, nice Legend of Zelda reference, but now let's go and hopefully finish this level without dying to stupid reasons, because don't really have much resources to keep redoing that room. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Now we just press some buttons, ignore the coins. And there we go. We can move on. Finally. That spent way too long in that level. Jeez. But now we get the more direct galaxy reference stage. Super Galaxy. Forgot the naming was just that blunt, but... Now we get to see Octuma's... Oh, okay, they are a bit more resilient than I remember. They shoot straight up cannonballs instead of rocks. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Why did I let myself get hit by that? Not die here. I see you, Luma. Can I get a power up, please? They're so stingy with their power ups. Jeez. Don't go reading off into the abyss, please. Thank you. Well, isn't that lovely? At least still got through that section. It's fine. But there might be something over here, but I guess not. I just gotta be careful. This would be really nice to have a Super Bell for. This is just going to be another level. I'm going to have to come back. Let's try and see if we can avoid having to come back. Because that would be... Well, I mean, we're going to come back eventually. On. It might be possible, but let's just take the L here and move on. We get to see the Comet Observatory. How nice. Once again, stingy with power-ups as always. Okay, I forgot I had a time limit. Fine, we're pretty much at the end of the level anyways. Hello, Rosalina. Alright, let's go back in. Now we get to play as Rosalina. I would just switch her right off the bat, but I have to play through all stages everyone anyway, so I might as well just finish all levels as Luigi in the first place anyways. Well, I mean, here obviously I should just switch to Rosalina anyways.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Because obviously I need that one. And already I went and died. Good job, me. Good job. And of course, she gets a spin jump. Which would be quite useful for platforming if I wasn't just garbage at the game. Alright, so this level obviously doesn't give you any power-ups, which is kind of cringe. But it's okay. I'm sure with Rosalina's spin jump, we'll be able to make it up there just fine. Yeah, no power-ups. Like, what the heck? And now we just wait. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to time things again. Come on, that was close. There we go. Now let's do our best to avoid dying so I don't have to do that again. Of course, Rosalina's gone there now, but it's fine. It looks so weird when you're at one hit point. And of course, we get the Rosalina stamp. How nice. Anyways, gambling. No, I don't care about the results. And likewise, I just get absolute garbage. But it's okay. That's just how it is sometimes. Alright, well, we're switching back to Luigi for the foreseeable future. Rolling, ride, run.
Luigi
Remember this
time.
one.
Let's go.
Obviously, the first thing we can do is jump off a ledge. So we can get back to normal. Once again, they're so stingy with power-ups, I feel no problem doing that. just immediately goes to his death. Take a look around, make sure nothing's suspicious. Doesn't look like it. Nothing over here. Probably nothing over here. We want to use this one, I think. Mostly we want to go in the mystery box. Quite a simple one, but alright, now let's avoid the conch doors. Let's not go too fast. See what information we can glean from the binoculars. There's a green star down there. I don't see any others though, which is worrying. Hopefully it's not a problem, but... They have pretty good talent strength. All right, got that one. Right, so, oh no, it's this. Okay, yeah, we should have just swapped to Rosalina permanently because they want you to bring Rosalina for the scamp for this one. Let me just verify this. Whose thing is there? Yep, it's Rosalina's. Oh well, it is what it is. Still need that last green star. What am I doing? Let's get rid of these enemies so I don't accidentally die to them. Probably will accidentally die to them anyways. But it kill you to spare some power-ups, please! There's a double cherry section here? Could have fooled me. Alright, let's get this thing rolling again. I don't even know where we're supposed to get the double cherry. Check over here. I mean, I don't see anything that would suggest being able to get it here. Is there a hidden block somewhere? Am I just like straight up missing something? Or what? Eh. There's no double cherries at all. I mean, I'll still move this over just in case, like... Would 2 players work? Probably, but I don't think you should have to have a 2-player mandatory section. That just seems so bizarre to me. Oh, well, we gotta redo the level anyways, so I'll take another look. I'll try to examine stuff more carefully to see if they give you one early on. Well, back to playing as Rosalina.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, so she doesn't get her spin jump. Lovely. Alright. Well, hopefully... I mean, maybe you're supposed to take a Goomba across. I could see that being a potential answer. Kind of a weird thing for them to have, but it is what it is. Alright, that gives a boomerang fire, but obviously that's not a double cherry, so we don't care. There's no double cherry, man. Like, maybe the answer is just bring a Goomba. I'm just so confused, man. Like, come on. Where could it be? Yeah, well, let's just try the Goomba theory. Kind of pretty scuffed if that's the answer, but at least it is an answer. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Okay. Well, that makes things a lot simpler. No! Why did that one fly off into the abyss? This game sometimes, man. I think we can just skip bringing this along in general. Hey, maybe not like that. I'm just wanting to try to do some trick jumps as Rosalina. I probably shouldn't test my luck. That being said, let's go get a mushroom. Or, well, no, we can just do this and it'll give us a full upgrade instead of partial. Yeah, once again, I will say, like, I am definitely surprised by the way this game uses power-ups. It's a lot more unforgiving compared to most other Mario games. Because you oftentimes have to bring in a power-up from a different level altogether. They're very scarce on power... Okay. Gosh, that's a tight jump. Or, well, no, not a tight jump, but... It's really easy to get them desynced and killed. This will take some work. Let me just first kill all the enemies along the way, so the only thing we have to worry about is just staying synced. And of course, I just fell off. Okay. I see how it is. Definitely one of the more annoying green stars we've had to get lately. Get that stamp. Let's go beat up the enemies. Well, you know what? Maybe... I think it would just be easiest to do... Don't grab the boomerang flower. Don't do that either. Then just set it up so we minimize trying to get the rolling thing to go as much as possible. This is a very finicky stage, honestly. We'll get through it. It is one of the post-game world levels, so it's not like that surprising that there's some difficulties, but still.
You see that?
There we go. And we still didn't need the gold flag. I almost forgot that. That would have been pretty bad needing to do the level all over again. I mean, like, we would have had to do... We're still going to have to do the level 3 more times, so... but still. And another Rosalina stamp. Alright, also, I want to just check. Okay. The Great Goal Pole. This is an interesting stage.
Luigi time. Let's go.
Oh, the goal is right here. Let's go, finish the level then. Oh, well. Guess it's not that easy. Running away from us. Okay, I hoped I would have been able to turn faster, but I guess not. There we are. We're just a little bit ahead of the goal pole. Oh, oops. I didn't quite mean to do that. Let's try that again, but without that part, please. Yeah, you don't actually want to catch up to the goal pole until the normal designated end.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Once again, just restoring his deck to 2 hits. Man, this is definitely a very silly level that kind of makes you think, like, what even is, like, the goal pole supposed to represent that isn't completely thrown out the window by this course? I ran way too far ahead of the flag. I couldn't tell where it was, so I couldn't drop down onto it. Let's try to not have that happen this time. Let's not repeat the same mistake I just made. There we go. And got the gold too. Bit more trouble than it should have been, but got there in the end, so who cares, really? Super Block Land.
Luigi time. Let's go.
Now we have the Super Mario 3D Land reference, as evidenced by the music and name. Spiky gets new healing. More bombs just everywhere. Well, we want to get up there, that's for sure. Here's a staircase from the other way. I need to be better at these things. I just want to make sure there's like nothing up there. It doesn't look like it. And we can just run along there and make it here. See, it's easy. Why did I mess that up? Well, anyways, on to the next section. More power-ups, always nice. Probably not the best usage of that, but it's fine. That makes it a little bit of a precarious jump, but we're good. We're good. Just grab these. Okay, fortunately there was one down there. It wasn't just a pit to the abyss. Now, before we jump in that, we want to make sure there's nothing secret over here. But you know, it's looking awfully a lot like there might be a secret up here. Sure is. Now we just need the stamp, which I don't know where that is. We might have missed it. Go figure. Oh well. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just, I don't know where it is, though. Gotta look over the whole level. But first, some gambling. Oh, that's not really that bad of an outcome. Given how I've been kind of losing a lot of lives, every little bit helps, I guess. Alright, let's figure out where this stamp is.
I'm ready. Let's go.
And man, having to do every level multiple times is really slowing down my progress. Yeah, stamp's not up there. Well, then where could it be? I'm obviously not there. Oh, it's down here. Okay, it just takes a few extra attempts to break those. Alright, well, now that we have that, we can move on to the exit. Then we need to grab these. Grab that. Grab this. Grab that. Might as well get another golden flag, because why not? Rosalie definitely makes getting golden flags a lot easier. But we're not really going to be using her for that purpose. Alright, time for Honeycomb Starway.
Luigi time. Let's go.
Another Galaxy reference level. This is just Bitty Butt Slaughter, really. Good. Okay, that makes those appear and disappear. Got it. Noted. Gotta love the fire and ice stuff that Galaxy and Galaxy 2 had a lot of. Goodbye, Luigi. Heck. If that's needed, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, killing all the bitty buds was the answer. Really is bitty bud slaughter. Gotta have those space junk-esque platforms. Why did I let myself get hurt there? But we still need a stamp. And we still need one more green star. Oh wait, there's... Gosh dang it. And the stamp's right over there! Oh, and I had to start all the way from the beginning! You can't do a long auto-scroll level like this and do that, man! That's just mean. Well, now we just do the waiting game. Probably gonna make sure we want to make sure we keep this boomerang flower the whole way through, as it will be a bit painful getting the most stars and maybe the stamp even. Got another one of those. Probably just needed here to make things easier. Yeah. Alright, just take it nice and careful. You're desynced. Goodbye, other Luigi. I couldn't do much to save you. Okay, thank goodness none of those sting beans got me at the end. That would have been pretty bad. Alright, there we go. That level's done. Time to go on to the next. There's only like a few more levels before we get to the remix stages. Like, what, 5 more? I mean, that's still quite a few, but... got 1, 2, 3. Okay, just 3 more then. Gargantuan Grotto.
Let's go.
I know this is the Mega Mushroom supported stage. Probably the only one that really supports the Mega Mushroom. Take that. Yeah, this is like the only one where it isn't like an active hindrance to you. Now we got the water section.